The clock has not stopped for final practice at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, but the action on track has ceased. That's because our old friend number 21, Daniel Hemrick, went for a ride. Look off in the distance. Coming right at you there.
How about that?
He was, I think he was coming to pit road, it looked like, the way he was down there.
Yeah, he said on the radio he just messed up. So obviously whatever his plan was,
really didn't like very much.
Look how high he's coming in right on the edge of that rubber that we talked about, that black line. Jumped the cushions, what I call that.
Yeah, he came in a little hot.
He smacked it hard.
Yeah, that thing is hurt.
Oh, that is
yeah, he hit that thing hard.
Yeah, there's no fixing that. Not here at the track anyway.
Maybe the best car. I've been watching the times though, and oh, we got trouble.
That's Matt Tift.
That's our guys are coming under you. Roll that lane.
Third caution of the day.
I think that's going to be fixable. Yeah, I think he got really lucky right there to spin out and not have any more damage than what he has.
He was scored in the 10th position.
Well, I say that. It's interesting now because we can't add panels. So looking at that.
Jump down from under me. You get freer and freer and it just snaps.
check out here.
Oh man, that got loose pretty early on him.
He's really lucky not to hit the wall any harder, Jamie.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he's really lucky.
When you think about that right rear quarter panel, Adam, your goal would be for it to be pushed out.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you, in the car, he's like, I don't even think I hit. And he's in his mind, he's thinking, I think it's going to be okay.
You want his P10 inside.
Caution out for the 4th time today. This time it's the guy from Las Vegas, Brendan Gaughan, who got it sideways off of turn 2.
Brendan wants to go home. He's not having a good day.
He is home.
She got a carburetor, now she needs a set of tires.
Just the scuff of the right side, front end marble, just barely tap right side, and then flat spotted all 4.
Dylan's done. He's coming from 17th on the restart. You can see Brendan Gaughan up in the high marbles. Little contact there on the right rear. But Dylan's charged up to 11th, so the tires are worth a lot.
Hey, his teammate, Daniel Hemrick, the rookie, also pitted at lap 72, and he's 10th. So while one RCR driver in Brendan Gaughan, you see here, who brought out the 4th caution, not feeling good. There are a couple of drivers out of the RCR camp that are. And now, Larry, 10 laps to go in the stage. Caution is out. Monitoring Brad Keselowski's progress, up to 12th.
Hold your own here.
Ray Black Jr. sliding, 7th caution of the day.
Dakota Armstrong around as well.
Definitely have 5 tires here.
Well, Joey has to make that same decision again on who he wants to push him. 18 was a good choice. I don't know now. What are you thinking?
I just love, Kyle Larson's aggressiveness on the restart.
Yeah.
So maybe you switch it up and get up to the top side now.
The only thing bad about the top, and I'm sure that the Logano spotter is going to tell him this, is that Larson was on the outside last time and got put in the middle because the guy behind went to the outside. So it might be easier to defend the bottom.
Whoa. They didn't give Roy Black Jr. any room.
Yeah.
Ray Black Jr. I called him Roy last time, too.
Yeah, Ray Black Jr.
Didn't give him any room.
Just off by 1 valve, that's all.
Oh, blew those tires out, too. I wonder if he's got any in the pits.
He's got some used ones for sure.
He's not going to like the ones in the pits, I don't think.
And look at that smoke. I mean, these guys cannot see what they're driving into. And you can see Dakota Armstrong late in the going, must got hit in the back, and around he went.
Oh! Martin Waugh shooting right up the middle.
Who was that?
Martin Waugh.
His spotter needs to be a little more aggressive.
J.J. Yaley.
J.J. Yaley. I watched him get loose and couldn't keep.
Oh, here comes
the whole pack.
That was, yeah.
8th caution of the day out here at Las Vegas. Less than 20 laps to go, and Logano going to have to make that decision again, inside or outside.
Check out Yaley. Just gets down the corner. We talked about loose in traffic. The thing just started
bobbling
when he entered, and JJ chased her. He was on the lead lap in 23rd. We talked about the lead a lap earlier, talked about the solid run JJ was having, and you can see he's in a pack of really good cars right behind Ryan Sieg and inside of Ross Chastain, and lost the back end.
You know, they used to always say when we got sideways like that you're supposed to just lock it down. And then 10 years ago, someone figured out that you could just floor it and that you could actually drive away from the wall. And when you see a guy get loose like that, you see him, they'll literally just mat the gas and try to drive away from the wall. It's obviously really working well right now. The 42's trying to work a little bit. Ooh, got a spinner.
Yeah, contact for a couple of rookies. Spencer Gallagher, Matt Tifft, he's trying to save it. No caution yet. There it is. 9th yellow flag of the afternoon.
Here we go. We get to do it all over again.
You're all good to roll there.
You know, Jamie, I love
Joey,
being up here. I love being up here with you because I know you're thinking, if you're the driver, nobody crash. Please, let's just run the thing out. And as a broadcaster and as a fan, I'm like, let's mix it up a little bit. Let's see a caution. Let these guys try to have another perfect restart.
At this point, Joey Logano, they've told him that the 19 car spun, and he's mad now. He doesn't even know how he spun or what happened, but he's mad at Tifft right now, even though it wasn't his fault.
23 slid up into the wall, and Tifft was coming aggressive inside, just ran out of room, it looked like.
Gallagher's been running that extreme high lane all day long, and it looks like maybe he just slipped up a little bit on exit. You can see.
This is one of those tracks when you get too high, the track's actually dirty. There's at a place like Atlanta, the higher you get, it just has grip. Like it's even though it's dirty, it's got a lot of grip. Here, when you get high, it actually gets a little bit to get the best finish they can, and they deserve that.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Here's Joey Logano into turn 1 for the final time.
I'm pretty sure that Credit One Bank at this point would like to see a big finish at the end.
I think they would. That would be a good finish for their driver. No caution, despite the issue down in turns 1 and 2. Larson closing in, but he's not going to get there. Logano 2-0 in the 12 car last year. He's going to start 2017 1-0. First start in Las Vegas, Joey Logano, a winner. Logano, and here's what we were talking about down in turns 1 and 2. Ooh, final lap.
Well, there just wasn't enough room for all that. I won't really blame that on anyone. Ryan Reed had a big run, and he's trying to get all the positions he can. It was just they were 4 wide, and Ty came out on the bad end of that.
Oh, that looks like Corey LaJoie.
It's a big hit. I know that.
Get out of there. Look.
He's up in smoke.
Yeah, tough break for the rookie, 3rd generation driver. Had a new sponsor this weekend, and tough break there.
Certainly hard to say if that's a tire that blew and then caused all the fire and the flames underneath it, because he certainly made contact, I'm assuming, with the outside wall pretty hard.
Yeah, I was really happy for Corey. He's getting an opportunity to run these Monster Energy races. I was really happy for him. I just hadn't been able to capitalize just yet.
You can see there he's already made contact with the outside wall, the right
hard
front.
lick. Woo.
It's possible maybe some oil. Having that smaller rear spoiler.
Oh, turn 1 hard in the wall. 1 car crashes and rides the rim. I believe a tire went down on Kevin Harvick's car, and it shot straight into the wall in the short chute between the quad oval and turn 1.
Boy, he was running in 6th spot.
Yeah, that happened early before he ever even got to turn 1.
Man, he hammered that thing good.
Stay high. 51 again. Nothing out back.
You can just see it come up through the hood.
Yep.
Nothing you can do there.
Your brakes. Hold your brakes. Talk to me when you can.
Bam.
You know, this front straightaway is just one big long curve, so that tire doesn't get much of a rest here, especially if depending on how much camber and the type of air pressure you have there.
Guys, turn 2.
And that is Derek Cope, the 1990 Daytona 500 winner, bringing out the caution here.
His message.
Lap 152.
Didn't see anything on the right side here. The right front tire looked like it's up.
We've got a late look at it. In progress.
Maybe made, no, I don't think he quite made any contact, but certainly big slide.
Yeah, just the flaps behind the hood there opening up to let the air out, and there's a can on the racetrack. I guess that's what he ran over.
The last one. Larson for second, and here come Logano and Kyle Busch for third.
3 wide going in there to turn 3.
This is going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly down here, boys.
Contact.
And Busch is around. Martin Truex is money in Las Vegas. He wins. Kyle Busch slides down the pit road, and teammates are side by side.